Welcome to your yoga practice. It is Wednesday, May 20th. All right, the mic is working. We are good to go. Let's go ahead and settle in. We will have an opportunity to use this strap today, so if you can grab it now or get it in just a little bit, we'll use that. All right, and then as you arrive, let's scan the environment just briefly, looking around behind you, in front of, to the sides, up. And then let your gaze settle like you're looking down the cheeks. Imagine sitting up nice and tall here. Full breath in, easy breath out. Noticing the ground beneath you. You might even imagine accepting the way that the ground is supporting you and holding you. And breathing in, accepting the breath. Breathing out, practicing letting go. Our theme this month is one of letting go. And even if we struggle with letting go of ideas or physical things, we can turn our attention to the breath. I am able to let go with each breath. One more breath here. One more letting go. And then let's shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back and down. Do this a few times. And then let's take it one at a time, shrugging one shoulder up, rolling it back and down. So the spine might even come into a little bit of a twist here. The next time the right shoulder shrugs up and moves back, go ahead and move the right hand back behind you. So we are twisting all the way down the spine. Look back and then drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. And then rock your head forwards and side to side a little. And then come back to neutral. Give the shoulders a little movement. And then lift the left shoulder. Roll it back. Left hand moving back behind you into this twist our spine goes. Then drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. And then maybe rock your head around a little, looking for some stretch and sensation through the neck. And come to neutral. Let's squeeze both shoulders up, really give them a squeeze, and let them drop down. Now stretch both arms out and up, maybe look up. Exhale the right hand to the ground, left arm up and over. Breathing, come back to center, both arms up, left hand to the ground, right arm up and over. Come back to center, big inhale. Exhale, right arm down, fold over to the side. Inhale, come to center, reach up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Good. One more time, reach up and fold to the right, right hand coming to the ground. Come to center, reach up and fold to the left. Good, and come back to center. A little bit of spinal flexion. Inhale, press the chest forward. Exhale, draw it back. See if you can kind of isolate the movement in the chest, the upper spine area. And then move it down to the thoracic, so the rib cage presses forwards and back a bit more. And then imagine it just being in the lower spine. It's more of a pelvic rock. Okay, let's come into tabletop. For from tabletop right away, downward facing dog. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips. As you get there, you could shake the head out. You could pedal the feet, swing the hips a little. You could also always take child's pose or tabletop if that's better for you. One more breath. Then high up on the toes, tiptoe or hop yourself to the top of the mat. On an inhale, lift up halfway, look ahead. On an exhale, fold down. Breathing in, rise all the way up. Give yourself a good stretch at the top. And breathing out, float the arms out wide. Keep the heart lifted. Find a mountain pose. Next inhale, stretch up. And exhale, fold down. You could use blocks here. Step the right foot back. And keep the right knee lifted for a bit. You might shift forwards and backwards. Try to really stretch into the right hip flexors, so the front of the right thigh. Pull the heart forward, maybe even look up. Take another breath. And then drop the right knee and see if you can pull the heel towards the hip. Press the hips forward and down as best you can. One more breath. And then carefully bring the toes back to the ground, lift the knee again, push back through the heel, pull forward with the heart, big breath in. And out. Let's see if we can stretch the arms up into crescent lunge. Reaching up really energetically. If balance is too tricky today, then you can just plant your right foot into a warrior one. Either way, stretching the front of the right thigh and lifting the arms so that we can also stretch through the chest. Maybe bring the arms out wide, getting more of a stretch through the front of the chest. Take one more breath. And then hands come down to earth, find plank pose. Knees up or knees down. You can breathe in and say to yourself, I am strong. Super engage your core. One more breath. And then lower down. Pointing your toes back. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hands, a little cobra. And lower down. Two more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Child's pose. Press yourself back. Here, let's imagine that we're stretching out the back of the heart space and the side body. One more breath. And roll the spine up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And then we'll step or swing the right foot to the top of the mat, pivot the left heel down, warrior two. As soon as you get there, start to flow through reverse warrior. Inhale the right arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the arms off to the right side. So inhaling reverse warrior. Exhaling extended side angle. And the next time you cartwheel your arms off to the right side, go ahead and pivot to face forward, runner's lunge. Then take a giant step up, forward fold. On an inhale, rise all the way up, stretching the arms out and up. Exhale, float them out and down. Stand tall. Watch the flow of energy through your body. Notice how you're feeling. And breathing in, let's stretch up. Breathing out, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. You could grab the blocks, step the left foot straight back. Maybe you shift forwards and backwards a bit. Really push back through the left heel. Imagine pulling forward with the heart. You could slide the shoulders back and down. Big breath. And lower the left knee to the ground. Try to bend the knee, pulling the heel towards the hip. Keep pressing the hips forward and down as best you can. Keep breathing. Lift the heart. One more slow breath here. And bring your toes back down to earth. Lift the left knee. Get yourself feeling as steady as you can, and then see about stretching the arms up overhead. Really reach up and then try reaching out. Look for openness in the chest. And give it another breath. And bring your hands back down to earth. Find plank pose. Knees up or knees down. Engage the core. Imagine almost like you're tucking the tailbone. Full breath in. I am strong. Breathing out. I let go. Point your toes back, and on an inhale, lift your heart. Baby cobra. Maybe lift the hands. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Or let's do child's pose again, sorry. You could do that with toes tucked. See how that feels. All right, when you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Getting into that shape, taking a little movement if that feels nice. Chest pressing towards the thighs. 1 more breath. And then step or swing the left foot to the top of the mat. Bring the right heel down. Cartwheel the arms up into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Heart lifted, chest open, and right into your flowing warrior. So inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep the left knee nicely bent. Legs are steady. And as you stretch your arms up and over to the sides, try to feel a good stretch through the rib cage, through the side body. The heart opening goes all the way around, not just the front or the back. All right, the next time your arms are cartwheeling off to the left side, go ahead and pivot back to your runner's lunge, big breath, and step the right foot up, folding forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach out and up, and exhale, hands down the midline, take a breath. All right, let's grab the strap if you have it. And holding it loosely in both hands, inhale to reach up and back. Maybe you lower all the way down, maybe not. Then inhale, come back up and down in front. Do this a few times and just do it to tolerance. If anything hurts, don't do it. Maybe putting a bend in the elbows helps make this be more possible. One more time. And then holding the strap up overhead. Imagine really pulling up and then over to the right side. Left foot stays standing down really firmly. Look for the stretch in your left side body. And come back to center. Really reach up and over to the other side. So now we're hinging to the left, but feeling the stretch on the right side. Good. Come back to center. Float the arms down. Pause and just notice how you feel in the chest area. Then we'll bring the strap into the left hand in a loop. We'll be balancing here, so if you need to move to a wall or a piece of furniture, give that to yourself, that's fine. Let's just shift the weight side to side a time or two first, getting a feel for it. Maybe you can catch a little air lifting one foot and then the other. Go ahead, then step into the right leg, engage those right gluteal muscles, really push the foot down, and kick the left foot back. See if you can hook the strap over the top of the left foot. The right hand could be on your hip, or maybe you stretch it up or out to help you balance. Let's just stay here for a couple of breaths, see if we can get some steadiness. So the left knee can be right alongside the right knee. Imagine dropping the left hip. This is a fine place to stay. Maybe you start to engage kicking through the left foot a little bit more, kicking it into the strap. And you could also hinge forward a bit into Cosmic Dancer, Nadaranjasana. There's many ways to do everything. If you have a different version you love, then give that to yourself. We'll stay for a few more breaths. It's fine if you fall in and out of it. It's fine if you keep it small. Try to lighten the right toes. One more breath. And then come upright and come back to mountain pose. Both feet on the ground. Notice how you feel. And we'll start shifting our weight side to side again. The strap can move into the right hand. And notice the mind knows where we're going now. The body knows where we're going. If we're kind of pulling ahead, just try to come right back to here. Notice how the feet feel as you shift the weight side to side. And then carry the weight into your left leg. Engage that gluteal group. Push the left foot down into the ground. Start to kick the right foot back and see if you can catch the top of the right foot with the strap. You might lift the left arm up. Stay here patiently, letting yourself get steadier. Or not, right? The right knee is by the left knee. The right hip is dropping heavy. Chest lifted. Maybe we start to kick the right foot back and hinge at the hips a little bit. Balancing and thinking. Tricky. All right, so breathing in your Cosmic Dancer, whatever she looks like today. Full breaths. Can you keep your heart lifted and light? The toes on the left foot also light. Give it a couple more breaths. With just as much attention as you've been holding the balance, let's release it. Bringing your right foot to the ground. We could set the strap down. Stand tall for a few breaths. Just notice how you feel. That could be in your mind, that could be your energy level, physical body. And then soft knees. Let's take a little bounce out. You could fling the arms like we're shaking off any judgments, any worries. Good. Standing tall. Inhale to reach out and up. Exhale to fold down. And then we'll sink the hips and soles of the feet coming together. Holding on to the ankles. Big breath in, lift the heart. Breathing out, fold forward, rounding the spine. If you wanted to grab your blocks here and stack them in a way that lets you then support your head, go for it. Down angle with a forward fold. And let's start to sway, slowly swaying the body, the torso side to side. And slowly roll up. Stretch your legs long. We'll come right back into a forward fold. And you could drop your chin towards your chest. You don't have to force anything. Maybe you don't go so far. We're just looking to get a stretch in the back of the body. Full breaths. Let's say 3 more slow and full breaths. All right, let's sit ourselves up. Reach the arms in front of you, lift your heart, engage the core, and start to roll down. Go as slowly as you can, trying to articulate each vertebrae. And eventually stretch the arms up overhead like a good morning stretch. Cross the right ankle over the left, hook the thumbs, lift the shoulders and move them to the left. Banana shape here, stretching the right side body. Come back to neutral and switch. So left ankle over right. Even switch the hook of the thumbs. Lift the shoulders, move them to the right side. Banana shape, stretching the left side body. And bring yourself back to neutral. Let's bend the knees, planting the feet as close to the hips as they'll comfortably come. Walk the shoulders under your body a little bit more, upper arms kind of tucking under there too. And then lift your hips, press them up towards the sky. Keep the chin lifted towards the sky. Back of the head and tops of the arms pressing down into the ground, into this bridge pose. Some folks can grab their ankles here and they like that. You could also interlace your fingers. We'll stay for a couple more breaths. Remember, you could always lower down sooner. And then we'll release. And bring the arms out wide. Bend the elbows if you need to. Slowly let your knees fall side to side. All right, let's let the legs fall all the way to the left side and then draw the right knee up towards your chest. So we're in a twist, kind of curled into a ball. And then come back to neutral. Let your knees fall to the right side and then draw that left knee up towards your chest. In a twist and about a half ball. Good. Bring yourself back to neutral. Drawing both knees in towards your chest and then happy baby if you like it. Okay, as you're ready, let yourself come to rest. So you could stretch the arms and legs long, let yourself take up a little space, and then imagine letting go, just doing less. The body can be heavy here, no work to do. As you rest a moment more, you could affirm to yourself, may I step forward with only what my heart can carry. May I step forward with only what my heart can carry. Give yourself a stretch. You've got time to move slowly. You could roll to one side. We'll eventually meet in an easy seat and practice a couple minutes of pranayama. Okay, so sitting comfortably tall. You could interlace your fingers and release the index fingers. So Kali Mudra, our gesture that we've been working with. Lifting the heart. You might even lean back in space a little bit so shoulders are stacked over hips. And we'll do a few rounds of box breath. So breathing in, holding full, breathing out, holding empty. Go ahead and do this at your own pace. If the retentions aren't feeling good or helpful today, you can just breathe in and out in equal measure. Just a little bit more. All right, friends, if it's time for you to leave at the 30-minute mark, then thank you for being here. Trust that you have done enough. If you have time to stay for a little bit more meditation, then we will just move right into that so you can continue following the breath. Noticing if there's tension or any gripping in the body or in the mind. Imagine softening, unhooking. Rest your attention on the breath. You could watch it right at the nostrils, where we can really notice the temperature of receiving and of letting go. When you notice the mind drifting away from the breath, just return it. No judgment, no criticism. Just letting the thoughts go, coming back to this breath. And resting your attention on the heart space, noticing how it's feeling. Breathing in nice and slowly. Breathing out at your own pace. Let's bring in some affirmations. Breathing in, my heart is full. Breathing out, my heart is kind. Bringing your attention down to your hips, your seat, the parts of you connected to the ground. Breathing in, I know I'm supported. Breathing out, I know I'm strong. Continuing to breathe, you can repeat or think to yourself, may I be free of ill will toward myself and others. May I be free of unnecessary suffering. May I remember my connection to all that is. May I know that I am not alone. Feel the earth beneath you, the support of whatever you are sitting on. Notice what your arms can feel. Notice the breath in the nostrils. You could blink the eyes open and give yourself a big stretch. And bring the hands back behind the head and move your eyes, just the eyes to the right so the nose stays pointing forward. And then move your eyes, just the eyes to the left. And then bring the eyes back to center. One more big stretch up. And bring your hands down to your heart. If you'd like to close with an Om, we'll take a big breath. Om. Deep bow of gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time and your practice. I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. Gotta hop.